How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Here for another week.
It's been a busy week. It's getting a bit. Hey, Roz is here too.
Oh, hi, Roz. How you going?
A bit crazy. I think what we'll do is we'll just introduce you, then I'll just mute myself. But what are we doing today?
Okay, well, we're just going to make a spider and a web. So we're going to cut out a web and make a little spider to go on top. So yeah, it should be fun when we get going in a minute.
Okay, well, let's get right into it. What do you reckon?
All right, no worries at all. We can get straight into it.
Okay, so for those who are wondering what's happening, we're on the road, and I'm coming to you from my local pub in Kapunda. So
nothing better than a local pub for some enjoyment.
I know, right?
Yeah, excellent. Well done. Well
what
done.
do you think was going to happen? I'm muting right now.
Okay.
Switch cameras and get into it, hey?
No worries, we'll do. Okay, hi. Now, oh, there we go. All right, guys. So we're going to do a web and a little spider. So we'll go through what we need for the day. We've got our normal everyday A4 piece of paper. I'm going to do a yellow web today because I've sort of done the black and the pink. So it doesn't matter what color you use, they still look great. Oops, there we are. Putting it a bit too high for you to even see. There we are. Okay. And then we'll need our 4 ice pop sticks. And we need a little fluffy spider and some googly eyes. And we're going to, you can either paint your sticks or just use some a good texture, or what are these? These are my Posca pens, which I love, and we can colour in that stick. Quick smart. So I think that's just about it. So let's get started. So the web can be a little bit confusing, so we'll go with that and see how we go. Hi, Katerina. Thanks for coming in. This is great. I like to see people come and see what we're up to. Okay, now I just need my ruler, which fell on the floor. Here we go. All right, so first of all, we're going to, I'm just going to lift that a little. There we are. Just a little bit more. There we are. Okay, so first of all, we've got to fold our piece of paper over like that and make a square. Oops. Might be easier if I do it towards myself. So we're just going to fold our piece of paper over like that, and you've got this little flap extra. So what we'll do is just put that over like that so that we get a line. We'll open it back up and cut that little end bit off, if I can find my scissors. Yes, here we go. All right, so we're just going to cut this end bit off, which then becomes extra paper to use another day. I always keep all my bits because there's always things you can make with your extra bits. It's quite funny. All right, so I'll pop that side. So we'll put this back into our triangle. Oops, I might try and make it a little bit square. Okay, so we've got one fold. Now we'll do the next fold, and then we're going to go one more fold again. Okay, so you've got all your little pieces that are open to you, like three sides facing this way. And now I'm going to, the Prise de Resistance, my pencil. I'm always, there it is. Losing my pencil. All right, so we're just going to make a little mark across here, like that. And this will be the outside of the web. So we're cutting from all the 3 bits here across that way. We're just making that like a bit of a cone. So we'll just get into that and cut that little piece off. Now we've got a little cone. If we actually opened up, it's coming towards being a nice round circle. So now the little bit can be a bit hard. So what we're going to do is cut out sections so that it becomes like this when we open it up. So what we'll do, I'm going to try and do it backwards so that you can see what I'm doing. We'll start down here, and then we're just doing little squares, but we've got a center runner down the middle that doesn't get cut. I'll just another one and another one, and we just do this all the way up, and last one, bang, you like that. Oops, it's a bit wonky, so we'll just do that there, and that should just about cover up. 2, 3, 4. I might even just, no, that one will be all right because it doesn't really matter. It'll all come together when we open it up. So as long as we've got this middle bit here that we don't cut at all, we're good to go. So now we're just going to cut in to our squares. Oops, this one's not going to have to go a bit closer. So we're just cutting out a little square. We'll just keep going up on the one side. I tend to like to do the first outside bits first, and then you can get into there. I'm just careful not to cut too far. That's, oops, too much. All right. I hope you're following me at home, guys. This one can be a little tricky, and you know, you can take a couple of turns. And it certainly doesn't matter because it's all going to turn out in the end having a nice little web. So now I'll just do the back side. Oh, I've got just as much noise going on outside my house as Adair has in her hotel where she's setting up there in, I was going to say Sudan, but that's not correct. Punda? I've forgotten now. Sorry, Adair. It was quick. Anyway, so we're getting there. I just got to get all these bits. Oops, I might have to just cut that again. This is a slow process, but we're getting there. There we are. Got 2 more to go. Put that up a bit. Get that scissors in there. Oopsie. There we go. Makes a lot of mess, doesn't it? And I don't save these bits. I don't, unless you're doing some sort of collage or something. So now this bit, I won't cut quite to the line. We're going to do a little bit like this.
Hello again. Hey,
hello.
Yeah, just we're getting some comments from Roz and Katerina. Hey, yeah, girls, how you doing?
Oh, I'm concentrating too much on my cutting.
I know. Just
it's a tricky
move a bit
process,
more
guys.
towards, yeah, so we can see what you're doing.
Oh, coming
Because often
together
you're out of
nicely.
shot
Thanks,
there.
Naj. It is. Look, and one more open. Here we go. Ooh, look at that. I think that's pretty good. It didn't turn out too bad in the end. Look at that.
I'm impressed. I reckon even I could do
Oh,
something like that.
yeah, that's pretty good. This
Yeah.
must be how they make snowflakes. But we'll work that out. We'll work that one out when it comes to Christmas, I reckon.
We'll do that Christmas time, yeah.
We will. All right. Well, that looks pretty cool. All right. I will now start on the spider that's going to sit on our web. Leave that sitting there. All right. So first of all, we need 4 sticks because yes, I know a spider has 8 legs, but we're going to obviously use half. So now I like to use my different colors, and seeing as it's a Halloween spider, I might use the orange and the black and the white. My little spider that's already finished, I did black and white, which looks pretty cool. So we just have to decorate our legs. So we'll start here. And it certainly doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going to color in. I might do some different colored legs. I think that might be pretty cool. We'll just do these little sticks like so. Whoops. I'm learning, guys, if you're watching me at home, how to sort out the cameras and make sure that you can actually see what I'm doing. Right, here we go. Is it looking pretty cool now? And there we go. Let him dry a little bit. Might have 2 orange legs and then 2 different ones. He's got to look pretty. A pretty spider. Don't know whether I've ever seen a pretty spider before personally. I had one chase me once. I was positive it was chasing me. I told my mother and she didn't care for it because I went to the toilet and the spider was sitting there and I jumped over it and thought, oh, well, that's okay. I got away with that one. And when I got up in the morning, it was sitting outside the door waiting for me. That freaking me out, man. Oh, well. It didn't get me in the end. Do stupid things when we
That's
live.
a great yarn. I love that. I wonder if anyone else has got any spider stories they can share.
More than likely. I think we've all got spider stories, especially the one in the car from the windscreen and the inside the windscreen on the windscreen while we're driving.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've had huntsmen.
It doesn't even have to be Halloween to get scared by a spider.
And of course they jump. So it was like it jumped into the back seat and we had lots and lots of clothing in the back. And we had to get out and throw all the bits out of the car so we could so we could find it. We weren't going anywhere till we got that out of the car. So yeah.
We've got the big orb spiders.
Oh yeah.
On Coochie, and they're gorgeous spiders, but they just put big webs everywhere you want to walk.
Yes.
And so I'm well versed in doing the spider dance.
Yes, I bet. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like duck.
No, spider.
Oh wow. Yeah, sorry. I got that. Bit slow. All right.
So let us know your spider stories.
We've got spider stories.
Yeah,
Daddy long legs. Oh yes, Roz, for sure. They're always in the toilet. The old daddy long legs. For some reason.
I think they might be the same sort. Woody spiders. Be the orbs. We'd have to Google that.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I lived in Cairns for a while, and oh my goodness, the spiders. Yeah, they're like the bird spiders. That's how big they are.
Oh yeah, no.
And obviously, you don't see them unless you're going. I'm going to run out of black ink in a minute. Another one in a minute. Woody ones. Ah, yes. We've got to Google. I'm going to just have to change up. We might have purple and green legs here. I'll have to go and get a new black pen in a minute. Let's run out of ink. All right. It's sort of a slow process, but I love colouring in, albeit spider legs. I think it's good. All right, and yes, we'll do the other one, but I'll start with the green. Who knows what this spider's going to look like? Quite attractive, I think. Stay back there. There you. And we're getting there. Hope your spiders at home are going really well. You've got to colour I mean, you could have the legs just plain black. It doesn't really matter. With white spots. That could be good.
Roz, Deb, Roz just said she made the mistake of Googling spider images.
Oh.
She's going to make the mistake of doing that one again.
No, that's a very good idea not to do that. We might just shut our eyes tonight and what do we see coming up? There we go. All right. Oh, dearie. All right. I'll get this done. But, yeah. Well, obviously, if you've got some paint at home, you can paint your legs any colour you like, of course. Just like everything we do around here, you can use any colour you like because it's fun. Now, I might just have to go with white because my blacks run out.
And Roz is saying orb spiders are bigger than the wolf spider.
Oh, yes, they are. And, you know, like every time you see a spider in Queensland, you think, I've never seen one like that before. They are bigger than down here, I think.
It's like when you walk into a spider web and it's just like your arms flail and yeah.
Yes.
That's having a
You
Halloween
freak
event.
out and then take all your clothes off. That's what you do.
And you just want to hope it's dark and nobody's there and they can see you.
Well, I did that when I think I was probably about 10. I was running down. We had some property, running down the hill. And, of course, because someone had just arrived, you know, some friends. And so I was running down the hill thinking, yes, and I ran straight through a web, and I do remember seeing the spider. So I took my whole top, everything off.
Well, this will make you laugh. Roz is saying it's the worst feeling walking into a web. But we did that today. Well, it wasn't a spider. It was actually a bee got caught in my hair.
Ah, yes.
Because we went to a ruins where my parents grew up, when my mum and my dad grew up, and got a bee caught in my hair, and I thought it had gone down the neck of my shirt. So I'm just peeling my clothes off, and I'm standing in the middle of this paddock next to this ruin in my bra and my jeans. The boys are going, don't know where to look.
No. I've got a bee story too, but
so that actually happened earlier.
Ooh. Now I'm just going to use some sticky glue. You need actually quite strong tacky glue at this stage for the sticks. If you've only got some light glue, then maybe we could tie your legs up so that I've used a little bit too much glue there, but that will just dry. Oh, it's coming out too fast. Sorry, guys. Oh, no, we want to orange. We want to make it look a little bit different. Sorry. And then don't come out so fast. There. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, just gorgeous. Okay. All right. So that looks pretty good. Now, obviously, you could just let that sit and dry if you weren't in a hurry, but obviously I'm going to continue and put on our little spider's body. And I've got black ones, of course, little black baubles. Or what are they called? Pink. Oh my goodness, I've lost it. No idea. Those, or you could use a nice colourful one like that. That's looking pretty cool. Shall we do that? You know you can do it properly with a black head, but I think I might just live it up and have a really funky spider because that's who I am. All right, I'll go under here. Whoops. Put a bit more glue.
Deb, I like the way that you redid the spider web, the spider leg. You ran out of black texture and you went, oh, here we go. We don't have to have it all the time. That was good.
No, because it doesn't
Cover it.
matter. I think it's all about colour, and I love
Yeah.
colour. So
Yeah, no, that's
we
great.
had a lot of these sort of different coloured spiders hanging. You know, you could have them hanging from the ceiling or your doorknob or anywhere else you feel like hanging it from, and they look great. I can't get any better than that. Now I've got two different size googly eyes. I might try and find two the same size. There we are. Hopefully you can see all this okay. It's a little bit, there we are. It's a bit of glue. Glue everywhere. All right. It's okay. Oops. Now, of course, it's not coming out at all. 1 and 2. I really like this spider. Got a little boy that lives next door, and he gets all my craft after especially at the moment because they love Halloween. So he's going to be very happy with this funky spider for sure. So there he is. And of course, he sits on his beautiful yellow web. Look how cute that is. I love him. All right, where's the other web? And I can have a little look. We'll get the black on black. There we go. And he looks pretty cool too. So there you go, guys. They're pretty simple.
They're really cute.
Yeah. That's
love
worked out
them.
quite well. Yeah, look. It looks great.
So how do you get the spider to stick on the web? Do you poke its legs in or?
Well, yeah, I actually, on this, because I'll use the dry one, obviously. But yes, you can just poke him in like that. And maybe, see on the back, you could glue it down with some sticky.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then you can just sit. Oh, get the camera angles. There we are. You can just hang on the door, or you know, you glue him to the not glue. Your mother would kill you. You get some blue tack or some sticky tape or whatever your mum and dad approve of, and stick him on your door.
That's really cool.
Awesome. Yeah.
Really cool.
So
hey, Katarina. She's saying so cute.
Yes, I'll have to make you one, Katarina, and bring him over. We've got a few weeks left, Jet, so I can make you some for your door.
Let's switch back.
All right.
So we can.
I will.
You.
Oh, I'm getting good at this. Hey, guys. There we go. No, I missed it. I did the wrong one. All right.
Take 2.
Take 2.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
There we are.
There we are. Charles is saying it's only 2 weeks to Halloween. So what do we got coming up for the next? I love that. Did you make that? Hat.
Oh, unfortunately not, but isn't it cute?
It is so cute. So 2 weeks to Halloween. So what else have we got coming up?
Okay. Well, next week we've got the funky spiders on sticks, and they are really cool, and you can walk them along. So I think you'll enjoy those.
Funky spiders on a stick and the piece de resistance on Halloween Day.
Yes, the Halloween Day, we've got a most gorgeous door hanger. It is a scaredy cat that you can hang on your door, and he looks really cool. They look really cool. Yes, indefinitely. So, yeah.
I reckon I'm looking forward to coming back next week. And
yes, I know. You'll be so looking forward to getting back to your lovely houseboat.
We might have a special guest next week.
Oh, that'll be exciting. All right.
No, right.
Have to set things up so that our special guest has all the things that we need, and we can do it together. That'll be awesome.
That we can. All right. We might even, and the week after, because I want to dress up the boat. So we'll have to go
for the actual Halloween actual day. I think we might have to dress up. How's that sound? I think
All right,
that's
we'll look
absolutely
forward to
good.
this.
Don't even ask me where I go, what I'm gonna look like. I have no idea. It's like the parents,
Oh,
children come home and the next day they say, tomorrow I need to dress up like this. So yeah,
I'm
that's how it'll be.
thinking a skeleton face paint. You know, like the dude
Oh
on who does
yes.
oh, what is it on Horrible Histories where he does stupid deaths and
Ah,
he
yes. Yes. All
yeah,
right.
go
Wow.
study that.
I
I might
will.
get Elsie's.
I'll have to put myself in it now, haven't I? But that's
Yeah.
okay. I've got a few things up my sleeve. I think I'll be able to I'll be able to find something.
All right, and we'll do the same. So
Yes,
not
that
that
sounds
next
great.
week you're doing the spider on a stick,
I am.
and
And yeah, I love the spiders on the stick. So
glow
that's
in the
cool.
dark anything.
Oh
And
yeah.
if you want to know,
Get your glow in the dark. You can get little paint, and it's not very expensive. And then we could actually, glow up our spiders a bit. That could be cool.
and if you want to know how
Yes.
to make these, and you want to make them along with Debbie, all you
Mm.
need to do is go to Deb's Funky Art Studio. Let's see if I can find it and check on the events, and you will be able to.
Yeah.
Here's the one. Here's one Deb prepared earlier. So we don't have this week's in, but if you look at the event, we'll send you to the events page where you can look at the.
We'll pop that in, and
It's got all the recipes in there.
the recipe. That's right. I have to get used to that. It's not something we eat, and it's just
Unless you're partial to bats.
There's just itemizing all your materials. Yeah, so I've just got to get used to the new lingo. So yes, the recipe is there, and obviously everything we're making is easy, and most of it you can have at home. So yeah, we should be good to go.
All right. So
All right.
the same bat times, same bat
Oh,
channels.
absolutely.
Same
Good luck
people.
for your trip home, and I hope things go well for the next few days. Thank you for sitting in the pub and having a nice cold drink while you're helping me out here. That's great.
Cheers, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thanks, Adair. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.